Hey guys, I just have a few tips today on shopping and minimalism and just changing some of those habits to spend less money and save some environmental toll and keep your house more clutter free. So, the first one is to find a new hobby. I know a lot of people really enjoy shopping, and women in particular. It's kind of like a social thing for a lot of people. So, find a new hobby. Go hiking, do some exercises, do some art, go out for a tea or a beer or something like that. So just kind of don't make shopping like the only thing you do for fun. I don't really like shopping anymore now that I've found other things to do. I think it's kind of tedious and a waste of time. So I wouldn't have said that a couple years ago, though. I used to love shopping. So, work on kind of changing your mindset around that. Similar to that, I think a lot of people shop and spend money as a pick-me-up when they're not feeling very well. So if there's something that's wrong, buying something's not going to fix it. So you need to find out what's bothering you and what's going on and find a way to solve that problem instead of just avoiding it by shopping. You're probably buying stuff you don't want, so just, work on your problem. Another tip is to avoid sales. And that's not to say I don't shop sales. I love sales. But I only will buy stuff if I need it, not because it's on sale. So if I'm needing to purchase something, I, of course, try to find it on sale because I want to save money. But I used to just buy stuff because, whatever store's having a sale, I have to go see what they have on sale. And then you end up with all this stuff you don't even need. Or it's like, if you buy 5 of something, then the 6th one's free. And you needed 1 shirt, and then you end up with like 6 shirts. And they're all in a bunch of colors you don't even like wearing, but they were on sale, so you bought them. Like, it's a gimmick, it's marketing. They do this on purpose to make you spend more money. So, don't be fooled. Next thing, similar to that, is just to avoid malls and shopping centers altogether. They're giant consumerism traps. They spend tons of money to figure out how to get you to spend more money there. So there's a lot going on subliminally. So just kind of stay away from that environment. I think when you're in them, it's like, I need something from this store. Like, let's just pop in here and see what they have. Like, if it's just like, if your body's not there, you can't buy it. So I went to the movies at the mall for work a couple weeks ago, and I was like, wow, I haven't been here for a really long time. Like, get me out of here, bright lights. It's crazy. Similar to that, or not really, but just next on the list is to keep a list so that you know what types of, not what types, like what specific exact things you need, and keep it on the list. And if you see something that's not on that list, then it's not something you've been thinking of, and it's not something that you need. Next thing is to think about purchases. You might see something and it's not on your list, and you think you need it, and you think you need to buy it now because what if it's not there, etc., etc. Just don't buy it. Go home, think about it in a week, 2 weeks. If you still think you need it or you still want it, you don't have to need everything. Sometimes you just might want it. It might be a wall hanging. Of course, you don't need it, but if you still are thinking about it and you still want it, then you've thought about it, and then it's a good time to go back and purchase it. And the last thing is shop online. I've got a hard time with this because I feel like online shopping is the one thing that I do as an environmentalist that's not very environmental, because I'm having packages shipped directly to my house, which means like the box is just for what I bought. The person's having to drive it just for me, for the gas, etc. But at the same token, I feel like you buy less when you do that, so it might weigh out some of those things. It does employ people to pack them, bring them, but it's kind of one of those things. For me, it's worth it because I can spend time to think about what I'm buying, and I'm not buying things I'm in a hurry, and I've got the kids and they're hungry, and it's like, just grab it all and I'll figure out what I need, and then you don't return it or whatever. I can really be thoughtful in what I'm buying. You can read reviews on things. I'm like the Amazon review reader queen, or like YouTube reviews or anything, to like buy the one that's the best quality that you can afford, that will last for a really long time, like last longer than you can use it for, and pass it on to somebody. So I always like to read a lot of reviews before I spend money on something. And then Also, I feel like it just saves time because you're not driving to a store or, just looking at all the other stuff that you don't need. Like, you're specifically looking at what you need and reading about it, etc. So those are some tips. If you've got any other tips, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.